Today we will talk about a very powerful and short dua, which I would classify as the universal shield. This dua occurs in multiple authentic narrations, each narration revealing a different dimension and aspect of its power. In one narration in Sahih Muslim, the Prophet ﷺ said, whoever alights somewhere and then says, A'udhu bi kalimatillahi tamma min sharri ma khalaq, nothing will harm him until he leaves that place. And so whenever you go to a new place, let's say a hotel, an Airbnb, a campsite, this dua creates a dome of protection for you for the entire duration of your stay. In another narration, a man had come to the Prophet and said, what trouble I have suffered from a scorpion which stung me last night. At this, the Prophet said, had you said this in the evening, A'udhu bi kalimatillahi tamma min sharri ma khalaq, it would not have harmed you. A rough translation of this goes, I seek refuge in the perfect words of Allah from the evil of what He has created. A'udhu, I seek refuge, is not a casual asking for help. It conveys a notion of desperation, urgency, and trust that the one you're running to can protect you. And you are admitting that you cannot protect yourself. That is why you're running. Bi kalimatillah, in the words of Allah, or through the words of Allah. Seeking refuge here means seeking protection from Allah's perfect words, which encompass both His universal words or His divine decree and legislative words, which is the Quran, His literal speech. In other words, Allah's commands that govern the universe. Because when He says, kun fayakun, it happens. His decree controls every atom. So when you're seeking refuge in these words, you are placing yourself under the protection of the one force that runs the universe.